Good morning, Glendora. I'm Julianne Evans.
And I'm Kevin Ty. And these are your morning announcements. America!
Bam bam, mon ça se passe, j'ai sur mon lit à bouffer sa langue en buvant grand mon whisky. Quant à moi, peu dormi, vie débris, mais j'ai dû dormir dans la gouttière où j'ai eu un flash.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
It's good to be back, Glendora. We hope you all had a fantastic spring break.
Life enthusiasts are meeting today in room 134 and Best Buddies Club meets in room 215.
There will be one more opportunity to audition for our award-winning show choirs on Thursday, April 18th. We still have room for a few more singers. Tryouts are in the choir room at 3 o'clock, and don't forget that you can fulfill your PE requirements by singing in show choir. Battle of the Baseline League is this Saturday, April 13th, 2013 at the Epicenter.
Tickets are good for all high school games. Tickets are good for any 2013 Quakes regional season home game. Re-entry will be allowed. Gates open 1 hour prior to first game. Please no outside food or beverages. Children ages 2 and under do not need a ticket, and there's free parking.
1 p.m. is Los Osos versus Etiwanda. 4 p.m. is Alta Loma versus Glendora. 7 p.m. is Upland versus Rancho Cucamonga. For tickets, contact your local high school baseball program. This week we have the MITs for swimming and diving.
Bria Cook selected Mr. Hart.
Kaylee Davidson chose Mrs. Fabella.
Thomas Elliott selected Mrs. Hart.
Madison Farraker chose Mrs. Elder.
Nicole Gotro selected Mrs. Gotro. That's her mom.
I know. Edward Griffin chose Mrs. Oros.
Daryl Lynn selected Mr. White.
Jane Nicholson chose Mrs. Garcia.
Delaney Poe selected Mrs. McNaught. Michael Pugrid Constanza chose Mr. Montgomery.
David Ricardo selected Mr. Liao.
Darren Yu chose Mr. Nakata. Congratulations, teachers. Today we are going to highlight track and field. Let's see how much we can cover.
I love throwing discus because it requires a lot of skill and it's a very challenging sport to do. How do you feel about discus, Rocky?
I like discus because it's a great way to show off our bigness. Usually bigger people, they can't run, so we just do throwing, plus we get to eat, so it's pretty awesome.
Sprinting's a lot harder than most people think for track because most people don't enjoy running, but the few that do you really have to try hard in order to get better. It doesn't just come overnight. It takes a lot of hard work.
The skills you need to be a pole vaulter are you have to have the mental strength to not be afraid to go up like 12 feet in the air, and you have to have a lot of technique that we work on every day.
It's not only the arms like people think it is. You also have to have leg strength, core strength.
Well, long jumping is pretty much all technique. Anyone can just run and jump and you'll get a really bad jump, but then the most important thing is your takeoff. You have to get your knees high and get more lift so you can jump farther.
I'm also the hurdle captain, and you don't jump over hurdles, you definitely run over them. You just lift your first leg up and then bring your other one through. You do not jump over them, as commonly thought. My highest vault is 13 feet.
Mine is 8.
Farthest throw as of now is 113, but I am going to break that soon. I've been hitting like 120s in practice and hoping for a big PR pretty soon.
My farthest jump is 21.3, so 21 feet and 3 inches.
I throw 133 feet in discus, and then I throw 35 feet in shot put.
My record for the 110 hurdles is 14.93, and my record for the 300 hurdles is 41 flat. Every day you get like minor injuries, and the worst I've seen is someone broke a pole and it just like slapped them really hard and they like had like blood all over.
My freshman year, because I didn't know how to jump and I didn't do right technique, so I fell straight on my face and it kind of hurt.
It's a lot worse to fall on AstroTurf because you just straight stick to the track. In dirt, you get a little more sliding. I fell like 3 times my sophomore year. One time I fell in the 300 hurdles and I still got up and won. I was pretty proud.
We're like a family, and we have a really good, we really care about each other and we support each other, and it's just good to come practice with people that you consider sisters and brothers and just hang out and have a good time and eat.
Well, that's all we have for you today.
And only 5 more weeks left, seniors.
Savor it while you can. And remember, vote Caitlin for president number 2. Number 2, number 2. Dose, 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 dose.
I've got a bike, you can ride it if you like it. Got a bus, it's a bell that rings and things to